Oh, yes, indeedy. Ladies and gentlemen, dirt devotees and sideways specialists, wipe the mud off your boots and the doubt off your face, because Sensational TV is proud to unveil something a little bit different tonight. Welcome to the brand new DW&TS Racing League, where the grip is optional, the racing line is a suggestion, and every corner is taken at a heroic angle normally reserved for driving burnouts. This is dirt oval racing, folks. All throttle, no apologies, and more sideways action than a crab on a hot tin roof. I'll be riding this mud-slinging merry-go-round solo up here in the commentary gondola tonight. No co-pilot, no safety net, just me, myself, and I, Chris Munro, in the commentary box. We'll be calling every slide, every slap, and every spectacular save as it happens tonight. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We are just finishing up in the qualifying stakes. We're going to see who's on top of the timing table. At the moment, it's Braden Watson in the 93 car. But we will get to the racing action when that happens again. So we got some people in the chat there. Jarrett Turner says, go Jonathan Brown. I can tell you now, Brownie has not qualified at all. I did not set a lap, but we'll get to that in just a moment, because tonight, folks, we are at Lanier National Speedway down there in Braselton. It's a 0.3 of a mile. So very quick lap times indeed. 14.5 seconds if you're one of the quick guys out there. 90 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a hot day. 45% humidity. Partly cloudy and a 2 mile per hour. Nice gentle breeze as well. I am serious. Yep, John Brown has... oh no, he's just started his lap now, actually. He's just waiting to the very end. So let's go and have a look. See how John Brown's faring. Here he goes. He's one of the last to take a qualifying lap. So you got here just in time. Jarrett Turner, we can call him through, is on his first lap here at the moment. The first hottie. See him coming around the circuit. Taking that low line. Oh, no, he did not get around in time. So qualified 15th. Damn. There you go. Unlucky for John Brown. But we are gridding up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at how they fared. Dalton Lane in the first heat will start off the front row with Tyler Nicely next to him, Lucas Hines and Braden Watson off the second row. We got Regan Gum and Kenneth Nafils in the third row there with Blake Daniels and John F. Brown in 8th position there. It's heat 1, folks. Let's get ready for a start. I'm excited to call some of this action here. I'll tell you what, first time calling the dirty cars out there. There's plenty of mud slinging action to come. Don't you worry about that. Tonight's forecast, we've got 2 different types of cars coming at you. We've got 2 spectacular speedway circuits as well. This is the heat, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to go around for... I tell you what, there in the 125, in the 14, that's Lane. He's ready to go. Dalton. Let's kill the music, because it's time to get serious, ladies and gentlemen. On the outlap now, we got 10 laps. Quick fire here for heat 1. Following that will be heat 2, and then the feature lap, the feature race of 40 laps will be coming up very, very shortly. There's John Brown at the back there, but he's got all to do. 7 cars to overtake if he wants to get up there to the pointy end. One more lap to go here before we start it. We've got a fan of the 223 there in the chat. A couple of them, actually. There you go. They're all here to see the Brown man. Hopefully he leaves the brown stains out of the underwear tonight and keeps it ready, because we are now green, racing now in the DSTW Dirt Racing League, and the 14 takes the early lead, but they are battling it out nicely. Oh, a little bit of contact there. That was Regan Gum and who's that? Braden Watson around the outside in the 125. They're going 3 wide now up the front. That's very dangerous indeed. Tight racing. The 8 just gets a little bit of a bump there from the 125. Nicely, not playing by his namesake, that's for sure. Playing very to keeps here at the moment. Here goes the 17 up into second position at the moment. The 125 and the 8 now battling it out. It looks like the 17 just kicking clear of these 3 guys here. 3 or 2 wide around this final turn 4 here at Lanier Speedway. 8 with the low line, and it looks like the 93 just riding the cushion around the top end of the circuit there, taking that high line and carrying plenty of momentum in. But the 125 now gets clear of the 8, and he will slot into P3 at the moment. A little bit of a wall rub there from the 93. Braden Watson there taking the high line and seems to be very confident in that line as well. He knows where to go, keeps that speed up around the outside. You can see him out there just riding the cushion. The only one out there doing it at the moment, it looks like the 6 car as well, following that line. But out in front, it's Dalton Lane, has it all his own way at the moment, but Lucas Hines is closing in the 17 car. 5 laps to go here, folks. It's a very short and sweet, very fast, little intense heat here at the moment. The 93 going around the outside of Tyler nicely here at the moment, getting that job done here as well. Just needs to consolidate, but the battle for the lead's on. Look at that. The 14 of Dalton Lane just trying to hold out Lucas Hines here at the moment, but there's only 3 laps to go, so if he needs to make this move stick, he needs to do it very, very soon indeed. That is absolutely brilliant. Oh, big wide moment there from Dalton. That's going to invite the 125 nicely up there as well, but they both all 4 of them go to that inside line. It is intense racing here at the front. I tell you what, Dalton Lane has it all his own way now, just kicks clear of Lucas Hines and Braden Watson. It's the white flag, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to get the move done, it's got to be done now. And look at Watson just slinging it around the outside, but they will cross the line here around turn 4. Dalton Lane, should I say, takes the win in race 1. Lucas Hines in second position, Braden Watson in third, Tyler Nicely in fourth, Blake Daniels in fifth, with Reed Gum in sixth position. Kenneth Nefils and poor old Brownie just couldn't get the job done down there. Wowee. That's exciting racing, folks. Let's check out the second of the heats here tonight. Chase Reinerson out there in front with Sam Mars. Robert Rainey will line up behind them with Tyler Worley. Trent Dalton and Kane Bell in the third row, and taking up the back is Mason Watson and Brian Keane. Tell you what I'm keen for, more of that. Tell you what, 10 laps goes like in the blink of an eye. I tell you what, it's all happening out there on the circuit. Good to have everyone in the chat as well. Looks like we are just about ready for a start. These guys behind the pace car at the moment. Well, a little bit of a little go up the arse there from number 69. Dinner for 2 there is Tyler Worley. Half his luck. They all sort their positions out, ladies and gentlemen. 3 or 4, 5 white cars in the race here at the moment. A caller's nightmare, as they say. But we are about ready to go here, halfway around the final pace lap. Can Reinerson lead from start to finish? We'll have the inside line, but it looks like Mars is just taking that wide line. Oh, they were all caught off guard there, and it's the 69 trying to sort it through. There's chaos in the background there. The 28's around and bash into the 69 as well. Both of those guys go down, but at the front, it's Chase Reinerson does get the whole shot eventually, with Dalton is slotting in behind in the number 2 car. The 12 sitting pretty in third in no man's land at the moment. Nothing really to worry about in his mind, because the 42, and it looks like we got a caution here on the circuit. So the pace car will try and slot through without making any contact there with the rest of the cars. Thought we might get a caution there. It was a little bit argy-bargy there as well. Let's go back and have a look at what happened there, folks. That was not it. It's a little bit further behind there. Let's go and let's go back a little bit further here. See if we can find that crash, folks. No. All right, just hold tight, folks. Tyler Worley, that's who it was. Here we go, off the start. We can see we're right on board with the 69. You can see he just takes that little gap there and gets squeezed out by that, who was it? Oh, one of the white cars up in front, possibly the 12 of Robert Rainey. And that is the end of his campaign. We'll line up at the back. Not many laps to go now since that caution has come out. So we are green light again racing. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5, Chase Reinerson will lead them into turn 1 and 2. 12 and 2 going side by side as well. That's Dalton around the outside, looking up there on the cushion on the high line too. Beautiful stuff there. But back in the field, you can see the 69 making up a number of positions as well after his first little incident into the wall, causing that safety car to come out and hold the field up just a little bit. But in front, it's the 12 and the 2. The 5 is a big mistake there from Reinerson, going well wide into 3 and 4. And now he is very much vulnerable from the 2 here. Dalton will line up next to him. A little bit of argy-bargy as well, a bit of hip and shoulder. But look at the 69 car. He's come from the very back and now sits in P2. Clear, or almost P2 there. He's got the 12 behind him. But I'll tell you what, Chase Reinerson now making another comeback with 3 laps to go here in the Lanier Speedway. A beautiful oval course here as well. The dirt slinging each and every direction. I'll tell you what, it is a beautiful one. Look at this, the 69 Tyler Worley. Plenty of pace in that thing and just carving his way through the field here, sticking to that very inside line. The 12 having some connection issues, but we're white flag here at the moment. Dalton is leading with the 69 car in second position, but Reinerson's just trying to stick it fat around the outside. He's not going to be able to do it. 12 slots into 4th, but here comes Dalton around the final turn here, takes the win in the second heat. 69 of Worley will be second position there. Chase Reinerson goes from first to third down the order, with Rainey in 4th position, Sam Mars in P5, Watson P6. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a absolutely cracking little adventure into dirt. And it's just gone ticking over into the night time here as well, folks. So get your torches out, because we've got a little bit of a warm-up here before we go racing again. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to charge up your drinks. Go and get your snacks refilled, as these guys just do a little bit of a warm-up, and we will take a quick break to our sponsors.
SDT Simulator Driver Training is a division of Safe Drive Training, one of Asia Pacific's leading driver training providers. We offer affordable driving simulators that are assembled in our Brisbane head office. SDT simulators are now in use across Australia and are expanding into international markets due to their affordable price, unique features, and customisation for driver training. SDT Simulator Driver Training is a division of Safe Drive Training, one of Asia Pacific's leading driver training providers. We offer affordable driving simulators that are assembled in our Brisbane head office. SDT simulators are now in use across Australia and are expanding into international markets due to their affordable price, unique features, and customisation for driver training. SDT Simulator Driver Training is a division of Safe Drive Training, one of Asia Pacific's leading driver training providers. We offer affordable driving simulators that are assembled in our Brisbane head office. SDT simulators are now in use across Australia and are expanding into international markets due to their affordable price, unique features, and customisation for driver training. SDT Simulator Driver Training is a division of Safe Drive Training, one of Asia Pacific's leading driver training providers. We offer affordable driving simulators that are assembled in our Brisbane head office. SDT simulators are now in use across Australia and are expanding into international markets due to their affordable price, unique features, and customisation for driver training. SDT Simulator Driver Training is a division of safe driver training providers. We offer affordable driving simulators that are
Gritting up now, ladies and gentlemen, for the feature race of this first excursion out there in Lanier. We got Lane and Dalton off the front row, Hines and Worley off the second, Watson and Reinerson start on the third row. We got Nicely and Rainey as well with Blake Daniels, Sam Mars off the fifth row, Gum and Watson. Then we've got Nifils and Niflis. Sorry, Kenneth. And Kane Bell off the seventh row. John F. Brown and Brian Keane see the entire field. Following around the pace car here, ladies and gentlemen, we got 40 laps coming ahead of us here at the moment. Double the cars, double the excitement. Hopefully not double the cautions. But we'll see how we get around here, folks. Around turn 4 they come. We're going to go one more time under safety car conditions. The pace car peels off now, and it's under control of Dalton Lane. With Trent Dalton on his outside, well, that's going to be confusing for everyone. Dalton and Lane, all right. Lane Dalton, that's his name. Goodness me. We're about to, this is a stitch up. We're about to go racing here, folks. And we are now green. Let's go racing. And Dalton Lane gets the whole shot big time. Slides pretty wide there into turn 1 and 2. And that invites the 17 of Lucas Hines straight up the inside. And Trent Dalton just trying to slide it through there. A little bit of contact with the 93 and the 69 in the background. But I tell you what, the 69 was on fire in that last race. He did get a little bit of contact early on, but then carved his way through. And now he's in an absolute beautiful position, riding the cushion up high and encountering the 14 there of Dalton Lane, just travelling far more slowly than he thought it would. And there's a massive bunch up down in the bottom here with 125.28 and the 6 car heading up the inside, 3 wide now through the final turn of this speedway track. Trent Dalton is checked out in front. There goes Dalton Lane in second position, and now they're 3 wide again. 93 with 17 around the outside, 69 and 5 battling it out like they were in the race previous. Oh, very close indeed. Now they go 5 wide just for quite just a moment there. The 69 up the inside with the 17 around the outside. That's Lucas Hines. He's on the comeback here, ladies and gentlemen. He started just a bit in front of where he is now. Has dropped down a position, but these guys are battling hammer and tong, and fantastic racing here to be able to get around here with no caution so far in this tight-knit racing. And I think I've spoken too soon there. The 5 and the 125 come together. There goes 125 backwards. That's Tyler Nicely. He won't be playing by his name now after that bit of contact. He drops down through the field. He's in, where is he? 9th position here at the moment, getting a little rear ender there from Sam Mars as well. But up the front, it's Worley, who is absolutely flying here on his outside. He's got Dalton Lane, who did start off the front row, so he'd be looking to try to get back involved in this. Let's look out the front window here of Dalton Lane, see what he can see. He's got Dalton, Watson and Worley all in front of him there. Chase Reinerson has dropped off the pack just a little bit there, a bit of a gap there to these guys, and I'll tell you why. They are absolutely battling hard. Look at Reinerson just trying to keep it on that high line at the moment, keep out of all that rubbish that's happening underneath him there, with Blake Daniels making up a fair few positions off the start. He's up 3 to be in fact. Around the outside is Lucas Hines too in the 17 car. Oh, a little bit of contact there with the 12, and I'll tell you what, the 12's coming through at a rate of knots here. Robert Rainey, you can see the pace there. He's got that car sliding very smoothly indeed. Look at him just trying to pick his way through. Just find a little spot where you can. 30 laps to go here, folks. We're a quarter of the way through already. It's going so fast, and I'll tell you why. The action is aplenty here. Dalton still out in front, but he's given up a little bit of the ghost here as Braden Watson has found his way up into second position with Tyler Worley in chase as well. Behind them, Dalton Lane, and then there is quite a gap back to the rest of the pack here, headed by Chase Reinerson, just continuing to pump that high line. Beautiful stuff there as well. And there is the 6 underneath. Who is that as well? Blake Daniels getting involved. We'll see what the chat has to say here. We've got Bradley Cairns in the in the chat saying props to anyone can do a lap in these things. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they are a hard-to-handle bit of equipment, and these guys racing very cleanly indeed. I don't know how they do it. Close quarter racing while you're 45 degrees sideways is an absolute skill in itself. But here goes the 5. Bang! Up the inside. Chase Reinerson. He will give up the ghost there on the exit of 4, though, going through, but has the momentum to hold it off in front, and now just needs to get the eyes forward so he can just eke out a little bit of a gap there to Daniels. But I'll tell you what, Daniels is not going anywhere. Indeed, he is right there with Chase at the moment. Just needs to, for himself, needs to clear that 125 as well underneath him, and then they might be able to get back to battling hard. But Tyler Nicely just holding that middle row there. Big mistake there from Blake Daniels. That will give up the position, possibly 2 here. A little bit of contact there with Robert Rainey. Excuse me. He's been shunted back a couple of car lengths there as well into the lap of Sam Mars, who goes around the outside and looking dangerous indeed. But Chase Reinerson, tell you what, he's got plenty of pace in that car at the moment. Now that he's clear of that little gaggle of cars, him and Tyler Nicely can get on with the battle is what they were doing there. But bit of a mistake going into 3 and 4 here, and that will let Tyler Nicely right up the inside here. It just depends how he can get the exits out of these turns. But both of these guys neck and neck at the moment. You can see the speed that Chase Reinerson is carrying. He's got that momentum boost out of every single turn as he takes that high line. Him and, oh, look at that. Beautiful stuff there from Daniels and Nicely. Daniels just drawing level up the inside here. Now might just be able to consolidate this move if he can get the power down and hold that thing nice and steadily. Absolutely beautiful stuff there. Blake Daniels cutting his way through the field indeed. But up the front, the battle's on here. We've got Watson and Worley just, as I say that, Worley making a big mistake there and heading way out into the loose stuff right at the top there. The cushion is getting a little bit of a workout there from Worley. And here we go. The caution is out, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a first caution car. Trent Dalton leads. Braden Watson on his outside in the 93 car. The 69 of Worley. Sorry if I've messed that up. Behind them, number 14. That's Dalton Lane. Started on the front row. Buried in the pack just a little bit, but has managed to sit clear there in P4. Chase Reinerson, we've seen riding that high line. This time will find himself on the inside, so has to maybe bustle and hustle to get himself back out onto that preferred line on the out. Behind him, Tyler Nicely in the 125. Nice livery there as well. Behind him, the 6 of Blake Daniels. We've seen him just having a nice little battle with the 125 and the 5 car in front of him. All 3 of those guys evenly matched as well. Mars just hanging on to the back of these 3 as well, but he's got his own problems there with Robert Rainey sitting behind, giving him plenty of curry. Don't you worry about that. Then we've got the 8 of Regan Gum, Lucas Hines behind them, and I think we are just about ready to go green racing. For old Johnny Brown, he's had plenty of encouragement in the chat as well. We had Christian Cox, Cooper Robinson. There was a lot of them there looking for it, but we're now green again, and Dalton will lead into the first turn. But look at Braden Watson flanging it around the outside, hanging it fat too. And here comes Worley with doesn't need much of an invitation, slides it inside, but goes a little bit wide on the exit of 4, and that will invite the 2 and the 93 back up into it. Oh, a little bit of contact there to Watson, but he manages to gather it up and hold the pace as well. 69 just slides it up the inside there of the 2. Beautiful racing indeed. How these guys are keeping it out of the wall is beyond me. Great start on the restart there from Chase as well. He's up there into P4 outright with the 14 sliding around the outside. That's Dalton Lane looking to try and find some of that pace that he had in the heat and the qualifying rounds. But Braden Watson now does get to the lead of the race. P1 goes to him so far with 14 laps to go. It goes so fast. Here goes Trent Dalton into P2. The 69 sliding up the inside. I tell you what, this guy has got all the pace in the world. If all he gets is a bit of clear air, he will be absolutely unstoppable once he gets out there. Here's Reinerson with the 12 of Rainey right up his quarter panel here and around the outside. Tries Dalton Lane. It's not going to happen for him this time. Just a little bit too much up there on that cushion, but gives Reinerson a bit of a tap on the way through as well. Interesting manoeuvre there, but look at this. The battle for the lead is on here. It's Trent Dalton just trying to find a way through with Watson very handy off the restart, but he just doesn't quite have the pace in this part of the race here as well. He's getting headed off by Dalton and Worley just sitting in tow as well. Let's have a look out the front window, because that really shows the tale of how close these guys are out on circuit, and we really need to put your car to try and make an overtake around these tight little dirt circuits is an art form in itself. Let's see the rest of the field as they all come sliding through. Beautiful stuff indeed. I think the battle's on here though, folks. It is Reinerson around the outside, found his way to that preferred outside line where we've seen him so often already tonight. It's fantastic stuff. Down with the Brown, says Christian Cox in the chat. I don't think he can't go any further down. He's down there in second last position at the moment. But hopefully he can regather his thoughts and get back up there. But the racing is hot here at the moment. We've got Dalton Lane switching to the inside. He's got a couple of cars behind him. The 1, 2, 5, the 6, the 8 as well. 5 around the outside. Up in front, it's all steadied out at the moment with Watson out there in the lead with Trent Dalton in second position. Worley's dropped off the pace just a little bit as well. So now it's these two. Oh, look at that. Oh, the 6 is around. That's Blake Daniels. He's done a complete 360 pirouette and somehow managed to keep going. Whether we get a caution here or not, probably not, because he is back on the racing line and doing good things. But Tyler Nicely now on the improve. He's found himself right up beside Chase Reinerson, who you can see couldn't go any wider on that top line. He's very much used to that. And down here, Tyler Nicely, you can see most of the field taking that inside run. And it's a matter of keeping the car steady, and it's a balance between how much sideways action you can have to keep that car pointed in the right direction and hold the momentum, so you don't slide out too wide, and you can keep your line there as well. Robert Rainey, a beautiful few last laps there from him as well. He's drawn up beside Tyler Nicely now, and these two guys battling hard out. It's beautiful to see. And look at Reinerson now just switching to the inside run, and they almost go 3 wide here through 1 and 2. Here goes Rainey right outside in the wide line here, and that's given Nicely a nice little advantage, and he will be able to cover across and take Reinerson. We're on the final lap of the feature race here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's Braden Watson into on the exit of 2. Only 2 more turns to complete to take the victory here, and first blood in round 1 goes to Braden Watson. Takes the victory, takes the checkered flag. Thank you very much, he says. Here comes Dalton in second position. In P3 is the 69 car of Worley. Beautiful driving there from him to really come back through the field after a shocking qualifying, and a nice little battle here between Nicely, Rainey, Reinerson. Gum manages to improve 4 positions up there into 7th position there, with Sam Mars in 8th position. Let's get the official results up, and let's get rid of that thing. That shouldn't be there either. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. 8th position, Sam Mars. P9, Dalton Lane. P10, Lucas Hines, with Daniels, Nicholas, Watson, Bell, Keane, and poor old Johnny Brown down at the bottom. But that is the first half of the night done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in just a moment with the second half of the evening. We'll be taking a quick drive down the road to Lernerville Speedway, where we're going to be back with the late model pros and the second half of the night. So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. Here's another message from our sponsors.
Forms and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered, from complete racing rigs and premium flight packs. We here at Sensational TV, back in Speed Nation, to deliver the gear that takes your experience to the next level. Fast shipping, trusted brands, unbeatable quality, and I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has it all. And as an excellent gift for all of our viewers tonight and members out there of Sensational TV, and if you're trying to get into racing, go to the checkout, buy some stuff off Speed Nation, because if you buy any full-price product on the website, enter the code SIMSATIONAL, that is SIMSATIONAL. Oh, my God, I can't even speak. And you will get a 10% discount off your end cart price. So go in there.
10%? 10%, did you say, Zachary?
I did say 10%, mate. I did not say 5. I did not say 4. I said 10. Wow. Forms and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered, from complete racing rigs and premium flight packs. We here at Sensational TV, back in Speed Nation, to deliver the gear that takes your experience to the next level. Fast shipping, trusted brands, unbeatable quality, and I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has it all. And as an excellent gift for all of our viewers tonight and members out there of Sensational TV, and if you're trying to get into racing, go to the checkout, buy some stuff off Speed Nation, because if you buy any full-price product on the website, enter the code SIMSATIONAL, that is SIMSATIONAL. Oh, my God, I can't even speak. And you will get a 10% discount off your end cart price. So go in there.
10%? 10%, did you say, Zachary?
I did say 10%, mate. I did not say 5. I did not say 4. I said 10. Wow. Forms and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered, from complete racing rigs and premium flight packs. We here at Sensational TV.
Depending on the simulator model being purchased, you will receive a range of training resources to help you to facilitate quality driver education. SDT is the exclusive distributor of Fatal Vision alcohol impairment goggles, marijuana simulation goggles, and drowsy and distracted blinking goggles. All are used to demonstrate the dangers of such impairments on the driver. Also available are driver training posters, driving handbooks, and distracted driving resources. Our simulators make the perfect training tool for drivers to experience how various impairments affect their performance. Depending on the simulator model being purchased, you will receive a range of training resources to help you to facilitate quality driver education. SDT is the exclusive distributor of Fatal Vision alcohol impairment goggles, marijuana simulation goggles, and drowsy and distracted blinking goggles. All are used to demonstrate the dangers of such impairments on the driver. Also available are driver training posters, driving handbooks, and distracted driving resources. Our simulators make the perfect training tool for drivers to experience how various impairments affect their performance. Depending on the simulator model being purchased, you will receive a range of training resources to help you to facilitate quality driver education. SDT is the exclusive distributor of Fatal Vision alcohol impairment goggles, marijuana simulation goggles, and drowsy and distracted blinking goggles. All are used to demonstrate the dangers of such impairments on the driver. Also available are driver training posters, driving handbooks, and distracted driving resources. Our simulators make the perfect training tool for drivers to experience how various impairments affect their performance. Depending on the simulator model being purchased, you will receive a range of training resources to help you to facilitate quality driver education. SDT is the exclusive distributor of Fatal Vision alcohol impairment goggles, marijuana simulation goggles, and drowsy and distracted blinking goggles. All are used to demonstrate the dangers of such impairments on the driver. Also available are driver training posters, driving handbooks, and distracted driving resources. Our simulators make the perfect training tool for drivers to experience how various impairments affect their performance. Depending on the simulator model being purchased, you will receive a range of training resources to help you to facilitate quality driver education. SDT is the exclusive distributor of Fatal Vision alcohol impairment goggles, marijuana simulation goggles, and drowsy and distracted blinking goggles. All are used to demonstrate the dangers of such impairments on the driver. Also available are driver training posters, driving handbooks, and distracted driving resources. Our simulators make the perfect training tool for drivers to experience how various impairments affect their performance. Depending on the simulator model being purchased, you will receive a range of training resources to help you to facilitate quality driver education. SDT is the exclusive distributor of Fatal Vision alcohol impairment goggles, marijuana simulation goggles, and drowsy and distracted blinking goggles. All are used to demonstrate the dangers of such impairments on the driver. Also available are driver training posters, driving handbooks, and distracted driving resources. Our simulators make...
and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach, and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio, or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered, from complete racing rigs and premium flight packs. We here at Sensational TV, back in Speed Nation, to deliver the gear that takes your experience to the next level. Fast shipping, trusted brands, unbeatable quality, and I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has it all. And as an excellent gift for all of our viewers tonight and members out there of Sensational TV, and if you're trying to get into racing, go to the checkout, buy some stuff off Speed Nation, because if you buy any full-price product on the website, enter the code SIMSATIONAL, that is SIMSATIONAL. Oh, my God, I can't even speak. And you will get a 10% discount off your end cart price. So go in there.
10%? 10% did you say, Zachary?
I did say 10%, mate. I did not say 5. I did not say 4. I said 10. Wow. Forms and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach, and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio, or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered. From complete racing rigs and premium flight packs, we here at Sensational TV, back in Speed Nation, to deliver the gear that takes your experience to the next level. Fast shipping, trusted brands, unbeatable quality, and I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has it all. And as a excellent gift for all of our viewers tonight and members out there of Sensational TV, and if you're trying to get into racing, go to the checkout, buy some stuff off Speed Nation, because if you buy any full-price product on the website, enter the code SIMSATIONAL, that is SIMSATIONAL. Oh my God, I can't even speak. And you will get a 10% discount off your end cart price. So go in there.
10%? 10% did you say, Zachary?
I did say 10%, mate. I did not say 5. I did not say 4. I said 10. Wow. Forms and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach, and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio, or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered. From complete racing rigs and premium flight packs, we here at Sensational TV, back in Speed Nation, to deliver the gear that takes your experience to the next level. Fast shipping, trusted brands, unbeatable quality, and I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has it all. And as a excellent gift for all of our viewers tonight and members out there of Sensational TV, and if you're trying to get into racing, go to the checkout, buy some stuff off Speed Nation, because if you buy any full-price product on the website, enter the code SIMSATIONAL, that is SIMSATIONAL. Oh my God, I can't even speak. And you will get a 10% discount off your end cart price. So go in there.
10%? 10% did you say, Zachary?
I did say 10%, mate. I did not say 5. I did not say 4. I said 10. Wow. Forms and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach, and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio, or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered. From complete racing rigs and premium flight packs, we here at Sensational TV, back in Speed Nation, to deliver the gear that takes your experience to the next level. Fast shipping, trusted brands, unbeatable quality, and I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has it all. And as a excellent gift for all of our viewers tonight and members out there of Sensational TV, and if you're trying to get into racing, go to the checkout, buy some stuff off Speed Nation, because if you buy any full-price product on the website, enter the code SIMSATIONAL, that is SIMSATIONAL. Oh my God, I can't even speak. And you will get a 10% discount off your end cart price. So go in there.
10%? 10% did you say, Zachary?
I did say 10%, mate. I did not say 5. I did not say 4. I said 10. Wow. Forms and expertise in getting the best gear. Sensational TV has proudly partnered up with Speed Nation. It is New Zealand's go-to destination for high-performance sim gear. They also stock the best and biggest brands in the game, from Thrustmaster, Moser Racing, Next Level Racing, Sparko, Turtle Beach, and more. And whether you're looking for the ultra-responsive racing wheels or pro-grade flight controls, immersive audio, or rock-solid cockpits, I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has got it all. They also carry other trusted names like Butt Kicker, PT Actuators, Wheel Stand Pros, Gen Ace, Spectrum in the remote control field, and also Collective Mind. So every step and part of your setup is covered. From complete racing rigs and premium flight packs, we here at Sensational TV, back in Speed Nation, to deliver the gear that takes your experience to the next level. Fast shipping, trusted brands, unbeatable quality. And I'll tell you what, Speed Nation has it all. And as a excellent gift for all of our viewers tonight and members out there of Sensational TV, and if you're trying to get into racing, go to the checkout, buy some stuff off Speed Nation, because if you buy any full-price product on the website, enter the code SIMSATIONAL, that is SIMSATIONAL. Oh, my God, I can't even speak. And you will get a 10% discount off your end cart price. So go in there.
10%? 10% did you say, Zachary? A public service announcement, folks. We're just having a little bit of trouble with the server there in iRacing. So rest assured the action will be coming up in just a moment. Just in chats with the league owner here at the moment. He is he's trying to get it working on his end, folks. So we've just got word. If it does not work this time, we will do it under a local hosted race. We could do that as well. So either way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some racing action in just a moment. I'm sure you're getting sick of hearing from our beautiful sponsors, one of which is Speed Nation. So if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, which probably not many of you are watching this race, it's a American broadcast here tonight. Get your all your Speed Nation gear, all your sim gear there. You get a 10% off discount with Simsational, as you can see on your screen as well. Shout out to our other naming rights sponsors here as well. ARD Importing Co. New Zealand. We've got simulated driver training as well here in Australia. Bilco Pack as well for all your catering goods here in Australia's accelerated driver training. You want to get up to the pointy end of that sim field, jump in our Discord, and you'll find the details to sign up for that. So at the moment, I'll tell you what, it is looking like we're going to be on the old. What do we got? 1 more minute to go to find out if this works. If it doesn't, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have to go back. Yes, I know. Zach O'Reilly is in the chat. I'm just talking to the folks now, saying we're having some technical dramas on the server side. So the league owner is trying to sort that out at the moment. And here we are in the commentary box, just in limbo at the moment. So hopefully we get some racing action underway soon. I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, talking absolute rubbish. But that's okay. We've got more viewers now than we did before, so possibly the dulcet tones are doing the right job here. The STW Dirt, we're almost ready for a start. It is 12 o'clock. Let me refresh the page. Let's see if we can get into the server, folks. Where are we? Let's have a look down the order here. See, I'm just commentating. No, it's not going to work. Oh, this is tragic. Tragic. It's not working. Oh, it is a long time between drinks here. Watson is coming. I think he's watching that on the on a delayed stream. There is Dylan. Watson came all over the place. Actually, came in P1 in that last race as well. So we're just gearing up to get into the second one. Hopefully we can do that. I think it's not going to work though, unfortunately. So we're just waiting a little bit longer here for the folks at DWTS Racing to get this server up. Until then, I'm not really sure what we can do here apart from subjecting you to more advertising from our sponsors. There's plenty of it. We got STT, we got Speed Nation. There's some way I can do like a replay function of that last race, maybe. But I don't think I saved it. So unfortunately, there's nothing for everyone to look at. Maybe we can watch, you know what, in the meantime, let's launch something for you to look at. This is insane. Actually hosted, let's go. We're just gonna have to wait, folks. I can't launch anything now, it'll take too long. And knowing myself, I will forget, and then we won't see anything. So just hold tight, folks, hold tight. We'll be back for some more racing soon. I'm going to cut my mic here for the moment. I'll give you some music to listen to in the meantime. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we are back in the server tonight for part 2. We're at the Lernerville Speedway here. It's a clay ovals course, 0.37 miles in length. 89 degrees Fahrenheit out there, still bloody hot in any of the denominations. 45% humidity, partly cloudy with a 2 mile an hour side drafting wind there as well. Where is Sava in the USA? I've got no idea. That would take a Google search or perhaps some help from the chat as well. But it looks like we're just waiting on the rest of the field here to get into the server. I'm going to reload my overlay here because I have not got any of the names up. Here we go. Kenneth is in the server. Let's see if we can find him. Typical nothing working tonight, folks. I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset that. Tough night in the office, everyone. Let's get into it here. We've got another qualifying session coming up, I believe. They're out there in the qualifying session as we speak. We can't witness any of them because I'm not in spectator mode. So we're just going to have to keep our eyes on the timing tower, and I will get that information relayed to you folks at home. But at the moment, it is Braden Watson who has set the fastest time. Only 4 thousandths behind him is the 69 car of Tyler Worley. Actually, he's in the 66 this time. Decided to take 3 off the top. Why not? Braden Watson still in front. Worley in second position. Sam Mars has popped it up onto the third position provisionally. And all those guys have done their 2 laps now. Trent Dalton goes to the top. Mason Watson, a newcomer for this half of the evening. But we will have 2 15 lap heats. I believe there were 10 in the first half, so possibly an error on my behalf. Most likely. It's usually an error on my behalf. Just ask my missus. Dalton Lane goes to the top. He will start off pole here, and it looks like he's pretty much done there as well. Braden Watson behind him. So once we finish off this lone qualifying session, we will be able to bring you all the action, ladies and gentlemen. But we are in a hosted session at the moment, so spectator privileges were given the wrong way. I've clicked the wrong button, but it's too late now. Once we go racing, we'll be able to see everyone just nicely, and you'll get to see my car in the pits sitting there on its own. So Dalton Lane's currently still at the top. Braden Watson in the second position. Worley and Dalton make up third and fourth. Sam Mars in fifth. Mason Watson on debut in race 2 here in the number 42. We'll start in 6th. We've got Lucas Hines behind him. Kane Bell as well, or Khan Bell. Khan Bell? Let us know in the chat. Robert Rainey. We got some results here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look indeed. Actually, let's just go straight to the grid because that is what we want to see in the first of the heats tonight. 10 laps. It is indeed. Robert Rainey will start with Hines next to him. Trent Dalton and Dalton Lane. The 2 Daltons. Tough as anything here for the call. Reinerson and Keane will start off the back there as well. So, hold on to your hats, folks. You see them coming out of the pit lane now. Battling across the curbs. These are cool looking cars. These are the late models, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit different, a little bit flatter than the UMPs. Possibly a little bit faster, who knows? I'm certainly not a dirt connoisseur. But I reckon after this season is done, I will be. So you are joined here. All the action coming to you. My name is Chris Munro. In the commentary box alone tonight. If you haven't already, give us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to let you know when we are live here on Simsational TV. It's pretty much every day now. But you can pick and choose the series that you want. Pick and choose the commentators that you want. We've got plenty of those as well. Myself, Zach O'Reilly, leading the chase there. Lindsay Muddle as well. An army of minions doing the Lord's work as well. But the pace car peels away now. 9 laps to go. The 2 is keen, and we are green light racing, and it looks like the 12 will head off and get that whole shot down into turn 1. That is Robert Rainey. The turns here are tighter than a pickle jar here at the moment. Lucas Hines now sliding his way right up beside him there as well. I tell you what, the Tokyo Drifters will be absolutely loving that kind of style points as well. The 2 of Trent Dalton is looking on the back here of Lucas Hines at the moment. He's going to try and find that high line as well. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there from Lucas Hines, just almost barreling into the side of Robert Rainey, and that's going to leave him vulnerable here to the 2, looking for the switchback, and gets it. There he goes. Now he has the inside run here for turn 3 and 4, decides to get back out of it and go back up to that high mid racing line as well. As you can see, Dalton Lane and Chase Reinerson just chiming in behind them. Poor old Brian Keane has let the pack just get away from him here at the moment. 7 laps to go, and it is Robert Rainey controlling the pace out in front. Lucas Hines in second position in that blue, number 17. Behind him is Trent Dalton as they all go into turn 3. Oh, turn 1 there, sorry. Very wide there from Lucas, and he will let he will let Dalton up the inside. Here he goes now. Poor old Hines is just trying to hang onto the track here at the moment. Just very hot into 3 and 4, but now just goes up the inside as well. Doesn't want to muck around here with Dalton, but Dalton is aware of it, saw him coming, and just had that steering wheel nice and steadily in. Oh, geez, that was a dangerous move there from the number 25. That was Reinerson, and just gave it all back. That was very, very dangerous there indeed. Almost took out the whole pack, but up the inside goes Dalton Lane. Getting there into third position now as well, with Lucas Hines just making a couple of mistakes there and compounding those mistakes as well, just heading backwards and further back in the race. 3 laps to go. Robert Rainey leads out in front. Dalton Lane and Lucas Hines just neck and neck at the moment. A little bit of contact. Around goes Hines into the inside fence there. Big damage on the number 17, and that will be the end for him. He will go to the very back. Will we get a caution with 2 laps to go? Probably not, because no, we do. It's the final lap. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Rainey takes over control of the race. Trent Dalton in second position. That's the final lap, ladies and gentlemen, and Dalton just having a few little connection issues there, but Robert Rainey crossing the line to take the checkered flag in the first heat tonight here at Lernerville Speedway. We're all Lernerville people as well. Tell you what, I'm learning just how to get around these dirt courses. Looking forward to going out and having a little bit of a fang myself in these cars to see how hard they are. I've been told in the chat they're very hard to handle. You got to be from that the land of the red, white, and blue to be able to cop these. Let's have a look at the grid here for the second of the heats here tonight. Blake Daniels will take pole here with Tyler Nicely on his outside. Sam Mars behind him. Braden Watson, our winner from the feature race in the first half of proceedings. Johnny Brown, he's got the cheer squad there in the chat as well, starting from P5. And me, I'm not on the grid because I forgot to hit spectate. But Robert Rainey in the chat there. saying the good boys run behind daddy. Love that kind of trash talk as well. Beautiful stuff. Give it to him, son. That's the way we do it. But just waiting on the pace car now to bring out, or the pace truck, rather, to bring out this group of 5. Boom Boom Brown, they call him. Jarrett Turner in the chat. Got the fan club up and running. How much has Johnny Brown paid these guys? The 5 is keen for it. That's Blake Daniels. We saw him in the first one as they hop over the berm there, out onto the circuit. Only 5 cars in this heat. They'll go around a couple of times. Blake Daniels heading them off with Tyler Nicely there on his outside. Behind them, Sam Mars. Braden Watson in the 93. Brightly coloured too. You cannot miss that car. Bright green, blue and red. Get down with that. Beautiful stuff. As they all try and interesting techniques out there to warm the tyres up. I guess that's how it goes here in iRacing. You've got to get those tyres in the temperature. Wi-Fi said goodbye, and Trent Dalton, that's horrible to hear, mate. That's a tragedy. He was running so well there in that first heat as well. Hopefully the Wi-Fi comes back on for the feature. You'll have a few cars to contend with down there in the middle of the pack. We're set for a start here as well. They're going to go off. Here goes the pace car. No, it's going to set the pace. Yeah, he's off now. Here we go. We're in control. Is Blake Daniels, Tyler Nicely on the outside. We're green light racing here. Let's go racing at Sensational TV for Heat 2. And the 5 of Daniels slides it in, and we'll take the whole shot. 15 has got it all wrong, and he will go to the almost to the very back, just muscling and bustling his way down to the inside line with Watson there in between. We'll take into P2, but Johnny Brown sending it around the outside in the 32. Beautiful stuff there from him. The 14 just coming out a little bit wide there, and he's gone off the berm as John Brown. Boom Boom Brown's down to the Boom Boom back here at the moment. Not ideal for him and his cheer squad in the chat, but Blake Daniels does control the race out in front. Braden Watson we saw with plenty of pace to burn in the UMPs. Does that translate to the late models? We'll find out, but he's riding that cushion all the way around the top there in 3 and 4 as they come into 1 and 2 now. Goes the inside line, tries the block pass, but the 5 was all over it. Takes that switchback and says, thank you very much, mate. You can try that again, but I'll be ready for you. And these 2 guys at the front, battling hammer and tong here at the moment. The 5 just defending with his life, but it looks like Watson now has the advantage, pulls up alongside, has the inside line, will sling it in to 3 and gets that job done. The switchback's on again for Daniels, and he will level up alongside. Here we go. We're going to play a little bit of leapfrog here. Inside, outside, outside, inside. It's the way we like to do it here in the Dirt Championship here at DWTS or DSDW Racing. Beautiful stuff. Here goes Watson now slinging it up the inside for P1. Gets it done, but very wide on the exit. That will certainly give Daniels the lead and a little bit of breathing room as well. A big mistake there from Watson, but you can see he's got plenty of pace, and when he can get that right around 1 and 2, I think it'll be really hard to keep out. But look at him now swapping positions again with Daniels taking over the lead. You can see that line there from Watson. This is where he gets all that momentum out of turn 4 and slings it down the inside here for turn 2. And now they go at it again, down into 3 and 4. And it's Daniels now has the advantage, but Watson takes a different line here, taking off the, getting off the throttle a little bit early. But here goes Watson, but the switchback's on here as they go up through 2. This is the final last couple of turns of the race. Will Watson be able to consolidate here and get the job done? He can, but it'll be a drag race to the line. Who's going to get there first? It's Braden Watson. Takes the win there in the second heat of the night. Blake Daniels will settle for P2. Mars off the track there in P3 with Tyler Nicely and John Brown heading up the rear there in P5. Beautiful stuff there. Now we're going to the third of the heats here tonight. Regan Gum in the 10 car will head them off with Khan Bell in the 54. Mason Watson in the 42, and then Tyler Worley in the 66. Getting back in the 69. Dinner for two, ladies and gentlemen. Reminds me of my younger years. You know, the things that you might have gotten once upon a time. Maybe not so much anymore. Kenneth Nilfus in the 01 car. I like that. Bit of confidence there. Takes the 01. That's where I'm going to end up at the end of the night. P01. We'll see. We'll see how he goes. But the cars are out there now. On circuit. Just following the pace car around. One more time. Daft Punk style. Let's go bat. Who's the bat? Caden Gray in the chat. I'm trying to think who the bat might be. Bat Bell, perhaps. Gun. Mason. Who knows? Well, we're about to go green light racing here. The third heat. Gum in front, Bell behind. Or Bell next to, sorry, Watson behind. Pace car peels off. And we're in control with the 10 car. And we are green light racing. Beautiful start there from Regan Gum. Absolutely smokes them down there into 1 and 2. But look at the 42 sliding up beside the 54 there now. Now they will go side by side, but the 42 just heading them off. Has to get that wider angle as they go into turns 3 and 4. The 10 leads. That's Regan Gum. Bell just sitting in behind with the 66 now sliding in behind with 42 taking the high line too. So those guys now head to head, but the 66 has the pace. 42 just going backwards. Poor old Mason just needs to get his head clear and just pick his lines. Nowhere to go. Really deep into that one. Almost contact with the 54. The 66 drifting out to beyond the racing line there into turn 2. We'll take that spot, and the 42 goes back to 5th position. Kenneth Nilfus has had a bit of a gutser there. He's come off the circuit and he's well behind. But into the 4th lap of this race, it's Regan Gum controlling the pace with Bell on the inside in that 54 car, and we've seen this happen in this circuit particularly. It's a leapfrogger's paradise. You can see the 66 going wide, and now Kane Bell will have the inside run here, but the 66, look at the pace there mid-track, just holding him off here at the moment. Beautiful sliding there from Tyler Worley. He's got pace, this fella. I tell you what, he's one of my favourites so far we've seen, just for his way that he came back out of the from the very back in race 1. Manages to get right up there on the podium. So I tell you what, Tyler Worley, not someone to be messed around with. 4 laps to go here, folks. Regan Gum taking the lead right up there on the cushion too, with Worley just a little bit inside him, maybe 1 car length, taking that kind of line. Looking for the switchback here. Look at the momentum on that 66 car right up under the rear wing now, and now he goes underneath on the inside line now. Banging door panels as well. That's the way we like it. A little bit of rubbing and racing there. I don't know if that's going to be well received in the chat, but the 10 gets the better line, and the late apex out of 2, and now they go into 3 and 4. 10 still holds the lead, but it's going to be a absolute drag race to the line. Worley has timed this to perfection, but Regan Gunn now can have the switch back through the last final couple of turns. He's going to have to do well to hold the 66 out, maybe try and go shallow. He does, tries to party it off, but it's not going to happen. The 66 takes the victory there. Oh, no, Regan Gunn just slinging it across the bermage there out into the bundar. Kane Bell, the bat, comes in 3rd position. Nilfus in 4th. Wowee. We cross over into the night where the feature race is about to happen. 40 laps coming up, folks. These cars are unreal. I love dirt racing already. It's my first foray into calling a dirt race. Hope everyone at home's having a good time. I'm a bit green. Let's be fair. I don't know too much about dirt racing, but here at Sensational TV, we can call 2 flies going up the wall. That's right. Hope the Americans don't have too much of a problem with my accent. Trying to keep it mild. In the meantime, I've got to say it again, like and subscribe to the channel, folks. It's what gets us out there, gets the sensational TV streams in front of more eyeballs. That's what you want out there. The more eyeballs that see us, the better. Means more eyeballs see you guys racing as well. And we can bring you all of the best sim racing content from across the globe. We're international here at Sensational TV. Just a little warm-up session here for the folks. I won't subject you to any more of the of the advertising because there was plenty of that in the changeover. We had some technical dramas, but as we always say, that's what comes with sim racing. You get that sometimes on the big jobs. Wouldn't be a sim race without some sort of technical drama. Exactly right, says Cans. Nothing better than a full grid of sprint cars rumbling around a dirt oval. Let me and Jarrett Turner announce. If you want to do it for free, for sure. If you're in the Discord, jump in. Supersonic Boom Boom. We're on the feature race now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get out there. Watson. Rainey. Front row. Behind them, we've got Dalton Lane and Wally. Behind them, Daniels and Gum, sorry. Chase Reinason in 7th position with Sam Mars behind him. Bell and Keane in the next row. Then we got Nicely and Hines with Nilfus and Watson. Jono Brown and Trent Dalton rounding out the field. How many Daltons we got in this field? It's like a bathroom bloody showroom here. I tell you what, the Royal Dalton getting a workout. Oh, we got about one to go before we get cracking here for the feature race here of race 2. And we are green, green, green. Look at that start there from Rainey. Doing an excellent job trying to keep Watson behind. The 66 of Braden Wally just getting up alongside them as well. Beautiful stuff there with, look at the 66 just on the inside run, trying to block past there as well. Is it going to work out for him? No. There goes the 12 and the 93 just slinging out the inside there at turn 1. Will that hold out? No, it's not. They're going 3 wide. Beautiful racing here as well. Robert Rainey taking over control here. He's got, Daddy's out in front, he says himself in the chat earlier on. Beautiful stuff there from him. Tyler Wally will level up alongside, maybe a little bit of contact there as well. Beautiful stuff indeed, the 66. Now, we've been saying it all night, once he gets a bit of clear air, let's see what he can do once he stretches the legs of that car. He's pacing all night. Here comes Rainey with Blake Daniels right up behind him as well. Braden Watson has fallen down the pack a couple of spots there as well. Just getting shoved out of the way from Dalton Lane too. A little bit of hip and shoulder is good for your teeth and good for your health as well. That's what we want to see here at Dirt Racing. It's all about that sort of thing. Down the back, we've got Regan Gum here with the 10 on his outside. And the proceedings have been called here. It's a caution. First one of this race. Only a minute and a half. 90 seconds into this race, folks. And we've got the pace car out there as well. Wondering what happened there. We've got a few red bits, sort of... Well, it's all happening here on the replay board. Someone has crashed. Let's go and have a look. Looks like nicely here in the 15. No, I think it was just a little bit of rubbish after the pace car was called. So nothing too nefarious there happening. Get to the front. It's the 66. Wally on his outside. Robert Rainey trying to keep those tyres warm. We've got that pace car around, so we're going to go around one more time. They head past the start-finish line now. 66 on the inside, the 12 on the outside. Who's going to get that whole shot? It's all about just controlling the pace here as well, controlling the start. The pace car is gone. And we're under control here from the 66. Get your predictions in the chat, folks. Who's going to win this race? Here we go. Let's go racing again. And they're bumping and shoving from the start as well. That was Dalton Lane getting into the back of Daniels. Oh, no. And they've all gone off the track there. The 6, very wide indeed. 14's around. And that's collected the rest of the pack there as well. And as we say in the bizzo, one caution brings another. Get your shit together, folks. Gee whiz, that was all happening there. Woohoo! It crashed indeed. Holy moly. Let's go back and have a quick look at what happened there. It was the 14 that went around, wasn't it? Here we go. Racing again. It's Sam Mars. Let's see what happens to him here. Just overcooks it on the entry. A little bit wide, a little bit of contact there with the 5. And around he goes. It's easy to do. Haven't got a lot of grip out there in these cars. I'll tell you what. We're ready for some green light action here. Tyler Worley controls the pace again. Rainey on his outside. These guys are getting a little bit toey. Toeier than a Roman sandal, as they say in the bizzo. But now we go. Green racing again, and a great start there from Worley. He'll kick clear. And it's Blake Daniels down the inside with Robert Rainey on the high line there with number 93. That's Watson getting involved too. As they go now 2 by 2 there. 5 and the 6. That's Daniels and Lane. Look at them go. But a nice little line there from Lane with Daniels on the outside. Oh, side by side at the front. It's Worley just around the outside. It looks like Rainey trying to take that low line and get beside him. But the 6 is now going to slide up on the inside there. 3 wide with 5, 12 and 6 all together here at the moment. The 6 just giving the 93 a nice little pasting on the inside, but the switchback comes from the 5 there. Daniels just scoots it up the inside, looks for that block pass, but the 66 was onto it, goes back down to the inside line. A little bit of a hip and shoulder on the way into 3 and 4 as well. Now 93 is getting involved, very wide, 4 of them all in a row. Beautiful racing there. The 12, he's going to dip off the track there, very much too shallow on the entry and too wide on the exit, and he will drop down to the very back, but the 6 controls it. 66 gets a very good exit out of 4, and now they cross the line again, but the 5 just teetering on the edge of that berm at the top and losing a fair bit of grip there as well, so he will drop down the order with the 6 now off Dalton Lane controlling the pace. It's him and Worley just locked in a tight little battle here with 28 laps to go. This will go in the blink of an eye, folks, but it looks like a bit of a mistake there from Lane. He'll go up the inside. Here goes Watson, big slinging it through, and we've got a caution with the car stopped on the outside. It's everybody's favourite at home. Boom Boom Brown has been left on the Boom Boom berm there and just not moving at all. causing another safety car. Safety car out again, folks. As the positions just try to sort each other out. They're all listening to their, damn it, Heinz, says Riley Painter. Where'd Daddy go? Woo-hoo. Where did he go? That's a good point. He's down here in 8th position. Robert Rainey. Oh, that's what happens, folks, when you trash talk. You really want to... You don't want to put your money where your mouth is sometimes. Because your mouth just can't pay the bills. Still plenty of time to go in this race, though, folks. We're only about halfway through, if that. But Robert Rainey there, Daddy, as they call him in the chat. Let's drop down the order. Something happened there. I think he might have been collected by that. Let's have a look. No, that's not it. Yeah, here we go. Who knows? So many crashes on my screen. I don't know what's what. But we're racing again, that's what I do know. Braden Watson out in front. But look at the line there from Wally. All the way around the cushion. Beautiful stuff there with the 6. Another caution. Oh, we're going to be here all night, ladies and gentlemen. We're back into the racing. For just a moment. I'll tell you what, folks. This is my first time calling a dirt race. And the edging that you get is absolutely unbelievable. It's action edging. Let's just say that. Holy moly. Gum's running a career night, says Riley in the chat. Where is he? He's up there in 4th position now, just taking advantage of all the kerfuffling that's happening around the circuit here at the moment. Dead set. Wally again. I'll tell you what, these two guys will be happy to see some green light racing here as well, because every time they pull the trigger on the green light, again, it's like flipping the coin, whether you're going to get you get knocked out as well. Chase Reinison dead last is not a shocker, says Riley. I don't know. He did pretty well in the first round. Maybe better in the UMPs than he is in the late mods, but we'll see. We go green light racing again, and Tyler with a great start. He will take the lead here with Watson in tow, but going a little bit wide there is the 66. That's going to invite the 33 up behind. But let's get a look at the entire field as they go sliding around. All of them taking the high line. A couple of them dropping off there in turn 3 and 4. We've got the 5th caution of this race. I'll tell you what. After all said and done, they were all racing really nicely in that first race. But now I tell you what. They've all lost their minds. We've got we're all just stopped here waiting for that safety car or the pace car to catch up. 93 does win the ugliest car award. I tell you what, that thing is a well, look at that. Make up your own mind. That's cooked. Ugliest car. What's the best car? Let's go. Let's see if we can see it. 66 is nice. 6 is okay. 10 car if you like that. 5's good. Go through them. Sam Mars in the 14. I do like a brightly coloured car, so 14 is good for me. 12's nice. Daddy's car. I like that design. 15 as well. Tyler nicely. Nicely done. You gotta keep it simple sometimes as well, folks. But let's go to the front because we are now green light racing one more time for the 6th time. Let's see if we can get over a couple of laps without the caution. But this is what it's all about. Start, stop racing and a beautiful exit there out of 2 with the 93 car now just sliding up the inside of the 66 looking for the switchback as well. They go side by side. This is a fantastic little battle between these two blokes as well. Beautiful stuff from the 10 just coming in out of nowhere. Regan Gum up to P3. It is an all-time run for him at the moment with 23 laps to go. If we get some green light action here as well, it's going to be one of his best results of the evening. If not his life, who knows? I'm just going off what the chat tells me. 66, 93 up the inside now through turn 3. And on the inside line, look at the 10 almost collecting the back there. But as we almost get to it, I'll tell you what, the edging is hard here in this series. 6th caution, not even halfway through. Wow. Wow. The iRacing truck goes to the front of the pack. Tyler Worley just wants some green light racing because he's pretty much controlled this pace. He's had Braden Watson attacking him every ounce or every foot of the way. I'm going to say every meter of the way. Horses for courses here, folks. It's every foot of the way. Trying to keep those tyres warm. Regan Gum, they're in 3rd position, doing a great job. Holding off the likes of the 6 car. How did Daddy do in that last little part? Let's see where he is there. P6. Rayner, who's made up a couple of positions there. He's down 5 off the start. Victory to the truck. It might be that way, BJV. Here we go. We're off again. Let's go racing, folks, here for the 7th time. 21 laps to go. And it's an absolute cracking start again from Worley. But as we've seen before, a little bit of tussling there with the 6. A little bit closer than he was last time. Giving Worley a bit of a slap there as well. That's going to invite Watson up the inside. Actually, no, we've got another caution. It's going to be... I tell you what. Let's get some racing going, folks. Far out. Who's fallen off the track this time? Sam Mars? No, it was... Get to the bottom of this. See if we can get a replay of what happened. Hard to tell. Let's go back and have a look. It's Worley here. It was that little slap in the back there from the 6, I assume. But very hard to catch all that stuff on the replay file, as they're all bumping and grinding their way around this circuit. Let's go racing again, folks. 7th caution here. Boys at the front just want to be able to kick clear of this mess. But every time, it's, as you said, or as I said, it's like flipping the coin. Will you get through cleanly or not? The 10, giving the 93 a bit of a hurry up too. We go racing again. Let's see if we can get through it. It is green light as they all come sliding through. 1 and 2. And it looks like... Who's that up the inside? It's Robert Rainey. Daddy trying his hardest there around the outside. Sorry, it's 17 of Lucas Hines, with him going side by side now as well. Beautiful racing there. But Daddy just making his way through the pack now to get back up to the front of the field where he started too. He's down 5 positions. Everyone else in front of him either on par and where they started and or down, up a couple of positions. Beautiful stuff. Out in the front, though, it's Tyler Worley. He's got it his own way. This time, he's got a little bit of a gap there to Braden Watson with Dalton Lane in P3. Behind them, it's the 10 of Gum just side-slapping the side there of the 5 car. That's going to cause a pile-up and another caution. But, oh, no, Gum's got... that's number 1. Oh, my goodness. Kenneth Nilfus and the 5 getting stuck together there. And a big crash this time. This is, that's a proper one. I'll tell you what. Oh, boy. Anything could happen there. And poor old... who was it that just got taken out there? That was unlucky stuff for them. Far out. I need a beverage to cool my... my vocal cords. Oh, goodness me. Eighth caution here tonight, folks. Wowee. It's stop and start. But who is going to remain with the cool head? With all this, it's very distracting too as a driver too. You just want to get into that rhythm. I think all the stopping and starting can really, it sorts out the men from the boys as well, who can maintain their composure as we go green light racing again. And another great start there from Wally Watson, deciding, you know what, I'm not going to stick around. I'm going to send it up there as early as possible. But the switchback is on. 66 gets back to the lead. And look who it is. Daddy's made his way up to P3 at the moment. Dalton Lane now just has to sit behind him as well, watching out the front window here as well. You can see the 93 just sliding wide with 66 getting in front of him. And there is Robert Rayner there. No, we don't have another caution. Absolutely diabolical here, folks. What's happened? It's a rig and gum this time. See if we can get a replay of what happened. It's Lucas Hines in the thick of it. This is what just happened, folks. We got the 12. That's Rayner. The 6, and no, the safety car was called and just a tap in the back. So see how we go here, folks. Can we get round? Wally still leads. Watson on his outside has thrown the kitchen sink at the 66 so far. Rayner's made his way back up. Rainey, sorry. Call him Rayner. Rainey has made his way up to P3 there with Lane on his outside. Behind him, Sam Mars, the quiet achiever. Up 3 positions. Lucas Hines up 7. Here we go racing again, folks. Straight back into it. And this time, out of turn 4, it is 66 with the lead. They all go on the high line. No one really trying to tempt their arm here early at the moment. And it's probably the best option too, because it can be treacherous out there in the first couple of laps. 15 has had a very big mistake there. That's Tyler Nicely. And the carnage continues behind. How much damage can these cars cop? I tell you what, because we've got our 10th caution of this race. Oh, wowee. Tyler Nicely there, as we saw, just getting a little bit crossed up and being swallowed up by the pack. But a lot of those cars coming up on the 15 when he was going a fair bit slower as well in the grand scheme of things. And the guys coming up behind just could not get out of the way. At least not in time. 15 is going to maintain his spot up there somehow. When the caution was called, he was way back in the pack. Anyway, he's pulled a swift one there, and the iRacing gods have given him a little free kick. Back up into whatever position he was in there as well. Tyler Nicely, the 15 car. We'll see how he fares on the next restart. The pace car, I think, has come in. Or he will come in after this one. 13 car sitting on the circuit. Oh, he's gone into the pits. All right. We're about to go racing again, folks. Trying to clean the tyres off there, perhaps the 93, just or just in it for the style points. Dylan Allman says, uh-oh, Daddy's coming. You're not wrong about that. He's sitting up there in 4th position. He was in P3 outright before, but now this time he has the outside run. Here we go. Let's go green light again. 12 laps to go here in the DSTW Racing League Dirt Oval. In the late models here at Lernerville Raceway. Worley is in the front of the pack with Watson in 2nd position. Mars now just shooting up to 3rd position with Dylan Lane, and Robert Rainey just watching the rest of these field go. Tell you what, the top half of the field have been relatively clean, but something just keeps going on down the back half, and we've got another caution, folks. I think most of these laps now for this race have been done under yellow flag conditions. Go back and have a look at that last restart. See what happened. You can see them all bustling. It's the 15 car in the thick of it again. Tyler nicely there. Yeah. Oh, yep, as well. Yeah, it's 15 and 17 coming together and causing a massive pile-up behind them. So that was the story of that restart. Let's get our hats on, folks, because we've got 11 cautions in just as many, about twice as many laps. Let's go racing again. Here we go. Off to a good start. Sam Mars, though, has blindingly up into third position. The 6 going well wide as well. That's a mistake there from Wally. That's going to let Braden Watson up the inside this time. And sliding his way through almost into P1, but there goes the switchback, the 66 now, side by side in the lead of this race. Taking the well high line there as well. You can see these guys with differing lines through 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now Braden just trying to manufacture some sort of block pass through, but very well timed there from the leader, Tyler Worley. There in the 66 car. Oh, big slide. Big mistake there from the 14. That's going to let the 6. And look at this. Chase Reinerson from absolutely nowhere up into... Oh, no. He's turned around Sam Mars. And there will be collisions plenty behind them now. And that will be the 12th caution, I'm sure, of this race. Or maybe we'll just hit a limit of how many cautions they're going to give away. At the moment, they're still battling hammer and tong. No, here we go. Caution has been called, folks. Oh, where are we sitting now? There's a car on its roof. Go back. Ah, who was that? The 42? Casual stuff. Goodness me, who was that? 42 car, Mason Watson, still on its roof. Someone's going to have to go and pull him out of that car before it sets on fire. He'll be in all sorts of trouble. The tow truck. Someone get that car off the track. Goodness. Goodness gracious me. Anyway, 12th caution down and out. We're going to go racing again in just a moment. The 66 car still holding the field at bay. The 93 of Braden Watson doing his best. Try and just get the jump on him. Here we go. We'll see if we can do it again this time. We're right on board with Braden Watson here for the opening start of this green light. And look at him sliding it up the inside. This might be the ticket here, but look at the acceleration of the 66, just keeping that momentum going on that high line. The 6 of Dalton Lane just can't quite find a way through at the moment, with Blake Daniels there following him in tow. Sam Mars making his way back up to where he was before he got taken out, as well as Lucas Hines too. And those top 6 are nice and tight there as well in that little battle. We've lost a few along the way, but 66 now holds position at the front of the queue, with Watson just in tow as well in that 93 car. You cannot miss it, the ugliest car you've possibly ever seen. But they go racing again. 3 laps to go here, folks. This could be the end in just a moment, barring another caution. But the 66 holds the 93 out. Let's see from the back end. That's no good to us because these cars are so sideways. It's absolutely insane. From the top view, we've got the top 4 all there in tow, and look at that, just right up, just giving him all the curry. There is Braden Watson. 2 laps to go now. Just a little bit of a tap too on the 66 car. Final lap, folks. 1 to go. Worley leads with Braden Watson. He takes a different line there. He's going to be vulnerable now to Watson, who has the better momentum coming out of turn 2 into turn 3, and it's Watson now takes the lead. Can the switchback happen there with Worley? He does. Oh, there's an accident there with Worley. He's led this entire race, and now he's off into the bloody bunda. And right, Watson has taken over with 1 lap to go. Is that finished? The race is finished. Watson has won. Worley somehow finished in P2 after getting collected just before the line. Watson takes the win in a second race tonight. Dalton Lane in 3rd position. Holy moly, what a finish there, folks. Dalton Lane, actually. No, that's your qualifying results. Let me fix that up. We got Watson in the lead with Worley in 2nd position. Takes it on the last lap. Beautiful driving there from Watson. Dalton Lane in 3rd position with Blake Daniels. Lucas Hines in P5 with Mars, Bell, Rainey. Daddy finishing in 8th position. Tyler Nicely in 9th position with Keen, Watson, Mason. The Mason variety down there in 11th position. 12th is Nilfus with Brown, Reinison, Dalton, and poor old Regan Gum had it up there. He's right there in the action up until probably the 8th or 9th caution, where he found himself turned around as well. Beautiful action, beautiful driving there from all the drivers. I'll tell you what, it's been an action-packed night of dirt racing, and I'll tell you what, I need to go and have a shower. It's been that dirty out there. We love it though, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Munro. I've been in the Common Box solo tonight, bringing you all the action from the DSTW Racing League. If you're keen to get a part of it, the Discord link will be in the description of this video if you're watching on YouTube. Everywhere else, you'll have to go to the YouTube video to get that link and come and join the party here on a Monday morning if you're in Australia, or a Sunday night if you're in the US. I'm enjoying all the action, but tonight, been Braden Watson taking 2 from 2. Both the victory, both the feature races there going to Braden Watson. So, running his own league and running it out in front indeed. But that's been all from us here at Sensational TV. It's time to sign off and say good night. Thank you to all the viewers for tuning in. Thank you to DSTW Racing League for having us on. And we'll be back next Sunday night, next Monday morning, wherever you are in the world, for some more of that fantastic racing action. But it's time to sign off. My name is Chris Munro. Take it easy. And our motto here at Sensational TV is keep it flat out.
Sensational TV YouTube channel. Don't fucking miss it.